with it.
Did,
Hey,
did you hear
I
what
heard you
happened?
say some things I even posted to the page.
Immunity deal, but she didn't have one already. But they did present it today, and yes, they granted it. They granted the immunity deal.
Hey,
You went to
listen.
Pepper. Where you
Hey,
went to
you just
school
gotta
at?
watch a lot of law. You watch a lot of law shit, you'll realize. By the way, hey, let
I about
me
to
tell
say,
you how
which
I knew it was
house?
gonna go. And by the way, I guarantee the lawyers forced their hand. The lawyers said, "Oh, we're gonna play ball," and at the last minute, we plead the fifth. Your
Yeah,
case ain't going nowhere without me. So let's go take a
it ain't
recess
going
or
nowhere.
whatever, or you
And
better
guess what?
say on record, give me an immunity deal. That and by the way,
Period.
Kelsey could be charged with possession as well. You can't. It's like a cop saying, "Oh,"
She had to make
it's
sure
like
she
a
was
cop saying,
protected.
"Hey," it's like
She
a
ain't
cop
want to say
saying,
a
"Hey,
word.
we ain't gonna charge you, but just tell us you did a crime." Hell no. I
They lying. They lying. So she's a smart girl. She got that in there. So let me go
go
over real
ahead,
quick
girl.
what happened. Kelsey said that, yeah, and I'm gonna give you the good points because we gotta be back in 1:30. So Kelsey said me and Megan were best friends. We had a good relationship, and that both of them met Tory at the Rock Nation brunch in 2020. So at the beginning of the year. She said that they had communications and were chilling, but that she had started privately talking to Tory. She said Megan encouraged her to date Tory. Megan basically hooked them up. She said her and Tory did have a sexual relationship. They had sex multiple times. And so Tory was telling the truth. And so they asked her outright, did
Wait, wait,
Megan
wait,
set
wait,
you up
wait.
with
So
Tory? She said
herself
yes.
said that she had sex with Tory while Meg said she just had a crush. So
You said
Kelsey
what?
herself admitted she had sex with Tory while Meg chalked up that relationship to a simple crush.
Yes. 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 You got it right on the head. And so they said, where y'all from? Kelsey said Tory from wherever he from. So she said that she had to go back to Houston because she had COVID. So that she was gone for about 2 or 3 months. So she said Megan was back at the Airbnb in LA. Okay. She said at the end of June, it was time for her to go back. So Megan got up there and said that Kelsey had been up for like 2 days before the party. Kelsey said she had been up for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Another contradiction. She said Megan called her and said, "Bitch, we about to get a house. Get rid of all your shit. You don't need none of it. Leave it all." So Kelsey said she subleased her apartment, got rid of all her furniture, all her shit, and went to LA with a suitcase and bag. So them suitcases that nobody wanted to claim, she didn't spoke on it. So that'll be interesting. So a couple of days before the incident, which was the 12th, they got an invitation to Kylie's house for this gathering. Kelsey wanted to make it very clear that it was not a party. For whatever reason, she wanted people to know, no, this was a gathering with a few people. She even corrected the prosecutor anytime she would say party. And she would make her say gathering. I don't know what the deal is with that shit. But anyway, she said me, Kelsey, Megan, and EJ rolled in the car to Kylie's house. And she said Megan wanted to cook nachos. Okay? And I'm very upset about that. Who in the hell go to Kylie Jenner house and cook hamburger meat and roast hell? I don't like that. That was some poor shit. So I think that she embarrassed the culture doing that shit.
Hey, I don't mean to
I don't
interrupt,
like
but
that.
is that some
So
Houston shit? Is that some Houston shit?
you say
That's what
what?
y'all be doing?
Nah, we don't be doing that. When we go to a bitch like Kylie house, we get in our act. We get on Pinterest and look up how to plate that chicken. We might still make some chicken, but we gonna cut it right, lay it up there, do the breast, cut it down the middle, stuff it or something. Bitch, with a little razzle dazzle. This Kylie Jenner house, bitch. What is you doing making nachos, bitch? Very poor. So Kelsey said it was 3 or 4 people playing beer pong. And so she say, when Megan came out, she say, "Oh, y'all having fun without me?" Now Megan said she brought the food out to the people. Kelsey said she don't know nothing about no damn food. It wasn't no damn nachos. It wasn't no nothing. They were just out there drinking the shit. So they said how many people was out there at that point? She said about 5 or 6. She said, but a lot of shit is kind of blurry because we had a lot of alcohol. Kelsey made it very clear that there was a lot of liquor. She said it was alcohol, alcohol, alcohol city. Them bitches was drinking. She said the last thing I remember was Megan's demeanor. So then she said I passed out at least 3 hours after I got there. She said I went upstairs. Not she didn't say she went upstairs. She said she passed out. They didn't specify where. She said when I woke up, I was more sober. She said the people there were her, EJ, Megan, Kylie, and Tory. She said Megan was drunk and her demeanor was very obnoxious. And that she kept on doing this laugh. Like she was just doing this obnoxious ass laugh that was like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? And so EJ said to Kelsey, it's time to go. Okay? So Kelsey said, I want to make it clear. I didn't have on no bikini. I had on pajamas. And so she said, I put on my pajamas and I told Megan it's time to go. They said, what kind of stuff, was in the bags? And she said, like whatever Megan would use and travel with, and like extra sets of bikinis and shit like that.
Can I have an extra plate?
Thank you so much. Thank you. So she said Megan did not want to leave. She said, and at the same time, Tory was doing his thing. They said, what that mean? She said Tory was being Tory. They said, what does that mean? She said Tory was flirting with Kylie. We knew that though. So then EJ, the stylist, said, tell Megan to come on. Kelsey said Megan do not want to leave. Thank you. Ooh, Brussels. I love Brussels sprouts.
I figured.
Okay. And then so EJ said, all right, Kelsey, go tell that bitch her wig slipping. Cause I guess they felt like that bitch want to leave with her wig slipping. So Kelsey went and told Megan, your wig slipping, girl. So she said that's when Megan was more willing to leave because the wig was slipping, but she was still kind of hesitant. So she said she had EJ put all their bags in the car. And so her was still inside, but Megan wanted Tory to leave. She said, Tory said, look, Quan, take them home. They said, what was Tory's attitude at the time? Like, was he upset? She was like, he wasn't upset. He just was like, take them home. And then she literally says, it's not that Tory didn't want to leave. It's that he didn't want to get in that car. That's literally what said. So she said, Kelsey confirms that they left. Kelsey, Megan, and Quan left in the car. EJ leaves in his car. She said, the attorney said, do you remember calling your sister? She said, yeah, I called my sister, and we talked about general things and about my excitement, about doing something like this. So it implied to me, you called your sister on some shit like, oh, bitch, I'm at college in the house. Like, girl, some shit like that. And so, she said Megan was just drunk and obnoxious as fuck, but she was more level at this point. Not completely sober, but more level. Hold on. So, Megan said, damn, I left a slipper at Kyle's house. We need to go back. I left a slipper. So they go back to Kyle's house. Megan went inside while Kelsey sat in the car. Kelsey said it was a fight in them. They said, how you know it was a fight in them? They said because Megan and Tory came out. And when Megan came to the car, she told Kelsey, bitch, Kylie Jenner say we got to get the fuck out. They specifically asked Megan and Kylie put you out. She didn't say we, bitch, you. Megan said no. Kylie didn't put me out. I wanted to leave because my wig was slipping. And that was some bullshit. Okay. So, Kelsey, she placed everybody in the car. Quan in the front, Megan in the front passenger, Tory and Kelsey in the back. They said, she said, I don't know when it was an agreement made that we was finna ride in Tory car, but whatever. And then so they said, when you was in the car, what happened? Kelsey said, do I have to answer that? They said, yeah, you gotta answer that. She said Megan was rambling. They said rambling my what? They said she was just rambling. And there was a lot of going back and forth. They said between who? She said everybody but Quan. Me, Tory, and Megan was arguing back and forth. They said, okay, what about names being called? And she was like, it was names being called between everybody. They tried to get Kelsey to literally say, they said, did Tory call y'all like bitches and stuff like that? Kelsey said about 3 times. All of us were name calling. So this one I'm feeling like she's trying to protect him a little bit. Because, okay, well, why you won't just say, yeah, he did. But she was like, no, everybody was doing it. They had to keep asking her till she finally said, okay, well, yes, okay. So they said, do you remember Tory suggesting that something was being kept from you? She said yes. And then, so what Tory said next was, you taking up for somebody that, is betraying you, basically. She said, Megan tells her, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Why would you say that? Don't listen to him trying to play fucking dumb. And so, at that point, Kelsey said, I was upset and I was confused. And then, so, she said at that point, me and Megan got into it. They say about what? She said about her disloyalty. Okay? And so all of a sudden, Megan starts talking about Tory's rap career. She said then Megan started attacking his rap career. So the bitch deflecting. Are we talking about fucking? Now you talking about a damn rap career. And they was like, what did Tory say? And she was like, everybody was just taking jabs. Everybody was just taking jabs. Like she just kept saying that. So they said, in September 2022, you spoke to me and another attorney, and you said that Tory threatened to shoot you. It was a pause, and she was like, do I have to answer that? They said, yeah. She said, yes. That was said. They said, what was the response from you after he threatened to shoot you? She said, do I have to answer that? The judge say, talk to your attorney. They go in the back. The attorneys have a sidebar. Kelsey come back in. They asked her the question again. She said, I want to invoke my Fifth Amendment rights. The judge said, you need to answer. She said, I don't know what I said when he said that. Now, ain't that interesting? Because what does that imply? Maybe you threatened him back. Maybe you said, no, nigga, I'll shoot you and grab the gun. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I don't know. But it was very interesting that she didn't want to answer that question. So Kelsey said, I don't know what I said when he said that. So Kathy Ty said, is there a reason that you don't want to answer? Kelsey said, Then she started doing the damn Macarena. And so finally she said, I don't want to be here. Okay? And they said, okay, how you feel about Tory being here? She said, it don't bother me that he here. And then we took a break for lunch.
Hey, is the prosecution, is their direct over with? Okay.
No. They stopped
By the
it
way,
after that
you know
told everybody
this
to
is
go
crazy?
So
Hey,
Kelsey still didn't answer the question. Ain't it crazy? This a plot twist, nigga.
Yo, by the way,
you know what?
It
immunity deal
sounds
says
crazy
it all.
that the prosecution direct don't even look. It looked like it's contradicting their other star witness. So it's like,
you know what? Let me tell you something. When they got to court today, it seemed like they didn't know Kelsey had her own representation. They came in and said, "Oh, Kelsey got her own attorney." They introduced him and they brought up the immunity shit. I think she did some wild card shit.
yeah, no, it was.
Because why the fuck y'all put her up there? She just contradicted the fuck out of Megan.
That was a play. She did a play.
This is a fool.
She did a play. She did a play. She surprised the prosecutors.
Bitch, I'm fucking with the energy.
She surprised the prosecutors.
Yeah.
And she forced their hand.
She defending that nigga. And let me tell you something. The only person that need an immunity deal is a bitch that need an immunity deal. If you
ask me, I now believe that she had possession of that gun. And I believe that maybe she even was making threats while having possession of that gun. And those are things that could be charged.
That's what she
those are things she could be charged for. And if she gonna tell the story, the whole story, she's going to basically just admit that she should be charged. It's interesting. We haven't even got to the point where she has to address did Tory punch her or not.
They haven't got there yet. Yeah, I told you literally everything that happened. They ain't got there yet. This shit a fool.
This is so wild to me because it looks like the prosecutor, the way she's answering the question, like, hey, do I need to answer that? It's almost kind of like, hey, listen, I came in here to just plead the fifth. Do I need to answer this or can I have sidebars or whatever? Her and the prosecutor clearly haven't gotten all the way in on what they want to do.
Right. Apparently.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is crazy. What time you got to be back in court?
Still walk.
What time do you have to be back in court?
It's breaking up a little bit.
What time do you have to be back in court? Okay.
1:30.
Okay. All right. I want you to enjoy your meal. Enjoy your meal, and then let's talk the next time you get a break. I'm gonna be on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me know. DM me or something before you about to go live, and I'll be in the shit. All right. All right. Talk to you, girl.
All right. Talk to you later. So I'm about to go and eat my food. I done told y'all everything that happened. Cross-examination about to be good than a bitch. So let me eat, and we're going to get back into it, okay? Bye, you guys. Love you so much. Okay. Bye.